Hi Aquarius, welcome to your why reading for September 2019. Check out Deku Tarot. Much love and support to her. Show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. She's the recommended reader for this series of the why for September 2019. Anyway, everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, and this may resonate in other areas of your life instead of the romantic reading for which I intend it to be. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Hi. All right. World. Okay. Empress, Judgment, look at that, Ace of Cups, oh my goodness, the Hierophant, wow, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. All right, whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it. Don't do it, just stop, just hold on a minute, just wait. All right. Five of Pentacles just flipped. So don't just, obviously there's a rift here. Someone's wanting reconciliation. I think it's asking you to reconsider it. Listen to me. I think this is about you reconsidering, thinking it over, thinking it over. All right. What's this Judgment about? Let's look at this Judgment. What's this Judgment about for Aquarius? Because yeah. What's this Judgment about? We got the world. We've got 4 threes here. We've got 4 threes here. So all right. And another 3, which is 3 of Pentacles. And okay, so this is about you two working through something. You two are working your way. You're finding your way back to each other. It's like going through a series of negotiations. For the Aquarians that I'm reading for, this is you two figuring it out as you go, making progress towards a common goal. So this is someone that wants to work things out with you and understands that it's going to take time to do so. This is someone that wants to put in the time because they feel like this relationship is worth it. They do want committed connection, and they're probably really regretting that they didn't either take it that seriously or didn't offer it seriously before. This time around, they mean it if they are coming back in, so they do mean it. Just saying. And if there is a rift and there isn't any contact they want there to be, they want this back. All right, what's this? What you have, they want it back. What's this Empress about? This could be Taurus or Aries. This could be Taurus. What else we got here? All right. That's for Aquarius. I better say Aquarius again, because if I sit there and say Taurus or Aries, I'm going to start. What's for Taurus? All right. What else for Aquarius? What's this Empress about? Justice. Okay, yeah, they're sorry. Sorry. Remorseful, want reconciliation, have come full circle, are willing to look at what they did in error or what led to this, what caused this, and they're wanting you to reconsider. They want to do the right thing. They're sorry. They regret. They want and it's almost like they just want a foot in the door, and then they'll be able to prove it to you. So if you're not in communication, they're really hoping to find a way to get you to talk to them again, or just to hear them out. What's this Ace of Cups about? What's this Ace of Cups about for Aquarius? Okay. There's that regret again. What's this Hierophant about? So we got the Hierophant and walking away. Oh. And we got love but disappointment. Why? I think it was just, you know what? It almost feels like it was like a missed opportunity, or a missed, the timing was off with the commitment. Either it was the right person, wrong time, because they didn't appreciate it, they didn't try, or this is someone that regrets that they feel like they had to walk away because they couldn't offer more, or perhaps they were reacting to an offer that wasn't, like they would have loved to have more with you, but you didn't want it. So they're like, okay, I'll go now. But what's this Page of Pentacles about? This Page of Pentacles. This Page of Pentacles about. Got the World again. This is looking like someone really does want a second chance, but I can't tell if they made the offer and it wasn't enough, or if they wanted more and you weren't willing to take it to the next level. But either way, they want a second chance. They still want you to consider them. Was it that they were being petty and stubborn? Because we've got regret and remorse and disappointment here. It's this Three of Pentacles. I don't think they're going anywhere though. I think they're gonna keep trying. What's this Three of Pentacles? Maybe you don't want that. Knight of Wands. What's this Seven of Pentacles? All right. The thing is, okay, well, what else for this Three of Pentacles? Why is it asking you to reconsider? Why? We got Judgment twice here. We got the World twice. Reconsider an ending. Someone's come full circle. Yes, learn from it, but is this someone that is like, okay, well, I'm just going to bide my time and date, and hopefully you'll give me, until you are willing to talk to me again? Or is this someone that's like, okay, well, I'm just going to, because I'm so hurt and disappointed over this, I'm going to be doing my own thing for a while? What's this Three of Pentacles about? Yeah, both. The answer is both. Okay, so this is someone that, whoever you're dealing with, I think they're wanting you to consider a second chance with them. Either they handled it poorly the first time because they weren't ready and they just were kind of immature and petty and kind of wanted to do lots of things with lots of people. There was very little attention given to the previous situation they had, like the previous involvement. So either they're asking for a second chance because they realize that they were wrong and they've come full circle and they're still hoping that you'll consider with them, or they were the ones that had to walk away because they felt like you weren't ready at the time, but when you're ready, they want a second chance. So either way, whether it was you that wasn't ready and offering, just like not being able to offer very much at the time, or them, they've thought about it. You've never been far from their thoughts. Sorry, cleaning my specs here. And they want a second chance. They know where the fault lies with each situation. They've come full circle. Given the chance, they would tell you this. They would tell you they were sorry. So I'm guessing it was them they weren't ready. And whatever they were offering at the time, whatever it was, it wasn't enough to sustain the relationship, for which now they are regretful. So this is someone that is, I think they're letting the ending stand, but they would like a starting point to make progress towards getting back together, or towards some kind of, even if it's just friends for now. I think they're hopeful in the long term that they will be able to have a second chance at a relationship with you again. It looks like they're going to be dating, but not too seriously. They're just going to be kind of doing their own thing, biding their time, dealing with the fallout of this, but still wanting some way, somehow, to sort of get the door open with you. What else for Aquarius? The main issue, though, as far as the why, it looks to be that there was someone just didn't give enough to the relationship. Someone just didn't, that basically they took it for granted. They took the connection and all the benefits that come with that from being your partner for granted. And that's why they either walked away or why you left, but someone was not appreciating the other person, and that's why they didn't want to, because there was a real love there for them, but that's why they walked away. And this is someone that it got to the point where it was like they were starting to just feel really discouraged, and like they weren't anything really, that they were just among the masses, that they weren't special, they weren't prioritized, that they weren't valued in this relationship. So they're really hoping for any kind of connection so they can build on that. And if you're about to shut the door on this, don't. Just saying, this is, it's showing up here, progress towards a shared or common goal. And I mean, we got Judgment coming up twice, the World coming up twice, Three of Pentacles coming up twice. This is all about reconsidering the finality of something and working as a team, or someone regretting taking someone else's contributions and just who they were and the work they put in for granted. Okay, all right, so that being said, that's for Queen of Cups. So we've got the Empress and we've got the Queen of Cups. That could be Cancerian, could be you're dealing with Cancerian. Sagittarius or Scorpio, by the way, for this Judgment here. So I think it's two things. I think that's about, well, honestly, I can't believe I'm going to say this because you know me, Eeyore Tarot, Doom and Gloom Tarot, right? I think two things. I think you need to rely on those that you trust. I think you need to surround yourself with people you trust right now for solid, sound advice. I think any kind of connection with friends and family that love you and care about you and you trust and whatnot can really kind of help you make a decision. So if you're not talking to them directly, it's about being around people and providing that self-care and nurturing for yourself that's going to put you in a balanced place to make a balanced decision. There's that, because you don't want to lead with your head and not with your heart, vice versa. Either way, there has to be balance, right? Easier said than done, I know. But this is a time where you would really benefit from being nurtured and showing kindness and compassion. Not taking someone back because you feel sorry for them, no. Just coming at this from a heart perspective rather than just making logical decisions and moving forward with that. This is something that's going to take time. And the connection, like the emotional connection, has to be repaired. It's going to take time to trust but it looks like the interest is there. It looks like it was pretty viable at one time, and that's why it hurt so much, is because it wasn't being reciprocated. So this is a connection. If you decide to repair this because the person is willing, it's going to take time to do that. And it also would benefit you greatly to have something that's counterbalancing any kind of jittery feelings about this person, like being around people that uplift you and support you and love you and whatnot. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, it looks like this is someone that you did have that connection with, and it was just one of those really good grounding connections, that there was a real emotional connection there. So it's not really the second thing, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like it's baby steps, working your way back to each other. And I feel like it's going to happen, but it's in the beginning stages. And this person will take anything they can get. Not that they're desperate. They just really regret. They regret what happened, and they want a chance to make it right. And they also understand that it's going to take time. It's going to happen over time. We got the Star and Judgment here. This is not going to happen overnight. Whatever it is, they're here for it. What else for Aquarius? What's for Aquarius? Okay, so we got abundance, but then I also pulled deceit, which would explain why there's this sense of kind of feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to go, that something unexpected, unexplained, hidden, something that was kept secret, and what caused this rift. So if there was some kind of deceit, if you suspected that, this is all about remorse and regret and someone wanting a second chance. And now it makes sense why there needs to be this progression of building up trust again and things healing over time, because someone did something against the relationship. Most likely, we got threes here across the board. Perhaps that was cheating. So this is going to take time to heal from. Everything else about this is sincere and positive, and someone regrets it. They want a second chance. The choice will be up to you to decide. And whatever choice you decide to make, you need to give it its due diligence, and you need to come from a balanced perspective of that. I think that's why it was so important to have people around you that can counterbalance anything, because if you're going to lead with your heart, eventually that's going to not be very good for you either, because if you get ahead of yourself, you're going to panic halfway through, and that's going to cause its own set of problems, because then someone's going to have to work double time to assure any kind of trust, and that could get exhausting, and then you'll never be happy, and blah, 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 blah. So point being, it's going to take time, and you have to approach it with a balanced perspective as much as you can. Baby steps as far as only going so far. And if you come to a point where you're like, I can't do that again to myself, I can't put myself in a situation where you could hurt me like that again, then you can't. But whatever your decision is, it's calling for due diligence. Calling for due diligence. All right. I will say that they are remorseful, and if given a second chance, they would like to repair the damage. But I think I said that already. Okay. What else for Aquarius? But again, sometimes it's too little, too late. You know, it's like, okay, now you're coming with it, and not too little, too late. What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? And again, this could be reversed. It could be that I'm reading that you had the dalliances or whatnot, and they're really hoping that you would come back and make it right. Either way, someone is hoping to get back in there and make it right. If it's not them that wants to make it right with you, this is saying that they're hoping you will come back and make it right with them. If you're the one that had the third party involvement and whatnot, they're hoping that you would come back and try to make it right with them, because they still love you, and they still care, and they still want connection with you. If they left, it's because they felt like they had no choice, that they just couldn't stay. It was about self-respect and self-worth and self-care. So if they left, it was be out of self-respect, not because they wanted to, but they were hurt and just had to. All right, what else for Aquarius? All right, so we got Two of Wands. Messing up the stuff. Ooh, Moon. Hi. Moon and the Two of Wands. All right. So this, okay, trust issues. Yeah. We've got someone dealing with, or there are trust issues here, obviously, especially if we're dealing with three people involved. This is you or your person being at the crossroads again, because things are very unclear and time will tell. Their intentions are here, but it's going to be your choice. They do want a second chance. If I'm reading the other person, they do want a second chance, and they do want things to be cleared up. They do want that security and that stability for the future. But this also speaks to someone being suspicious of deception, of betrayal, too many things being unclear to make a solid decision on. So it really is going to be up to you, and it's going to take time, because it's just too soon to tell right now if it's going to work or not. But again, their intention, the intention and sincerity is there. It's going to be your choice, really. All right. I hope this was helpful. I just noticed the two-headedness there, where that could be why you're like, yeah, you've said this stuff before, and I'm not sure I want to believe this person again. You know what I mean? Like, you're sitting here looking at this person going, yeah, but you're talking out of two sides of your mouth. You're telling me one thing and you're still doing another. It could be that that's what that suspicion is about. That you're it's too soon to tell, but we got two here and then two-headed. It will depend on your choice, because it looks like they're all for it. So it's about you deciding. Okay, shutting up. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.